Inazuma 11 2 Firestorm.
And Inazuma 11 2 Blizzard, actually, because welcome to the final video of the project. I am controlling two consoles at once, because I'm going to show you how to unlock the final challenge of Inazuma 11 2. If you go into the multiplayer menu, if you're on Firestorm, you'll need to connect with Blizzard and vice versa. You should click Secret at the bottom, which is only unlocked once you have completed the battle with Prominence or Diamond Dust, depending on versions. And now the toughest team of all awaits. Head to the Royal Pitch. So that's all you need to do. And it was very curious doing this, because I actually got to watch the intro sequence of Inazuma 11 2 Firestorm and Blizzard side by side, and they're both the same song, but they have slightly different visuals. But anyway, yes, so once you've connected those two versions, you need to head to Royal Academy. Quickly before heading to the Royal Academy pitch, I should point out, when you're loading your save file, you don't have to go in the main game, you can also go in the gallery, which we'll have a quick look at. You can use it to play any movie from the game, but I don't feel great need to show this in detail because I will be uploading all of the game's cutscenes back to back after this episode. Not really part of the LP, but a video that needs to exist regardless. The main piece of interest is the music player, which gives an official name for every music track in the game. And it just really goes to show how much music there is in this game, because there's 3 different categories, 13 tracks here, 11 tracks here, and there's 15 tracks here, and they all sound fairly different, I would say. There's a lot of music in this game. See if I can find a favourite. Let's listen to Genesis. And Dark Emperors. Dark Emperors is good. Royal Academy Rumble. That name's not fitting at all, but I do love this track. But anyway, just wanted to point out that there is a music player in this game. What you all came to see, however, is here at Royal Academy, the final challenge in this game, the most difficult match. I can't even remember how difficult it is, to be honest. I'll allow it to surprise me when I get in. Look who's here.
Raimon 11, finally you're here.
Torch, Gazelle.
We are Chaos.
Chaos.
Prominence, the burning flame. And Diamond Dust, the deepest cold. Finally we are united. Have the two teams merged into one? Face us, Raimon 11. Stand face to face with Chaos. Let's decide once and for all who is the best in the universe. What'll we do, Mark?
Challenge accepted, Chaos. We're the strongest team in the universe. There's no way we're losing.
Now things are getting interesting. We hereby commence Operation Neogenesis. Let's do this, Raimon 11.
Indeed, Torch and Gazelle didn't particularly get on throughout the game, being the Firestorm exclusive team and the Blizzard exclusive team, but here they can put their differences aside to try and form the most difficult challenge in the game, named after the most difficult robot to defeat in Series 3 of Robot Wars. Well, I just had to slip that in there early. It's also, you know, the final boss of Sonic Adventure gets to be the kind of final boss of Inazuma 11 2 Firestorm and Blizzard. So we've got, by the way, their real names. Torch is called Claude Beacons and Gazelle is called Bryce Whitingale. I like that they slipped that in there. But this is an even split between players from Prominence and Diamond Dust. But of course, you can only have one goalkeeper, and they picked the goalkeeper from Prominence. Grent, which is very wise because his goalkeeping move is much more interesting than the goalkeeping move of the Blizzard equivalent team. Okay, we're not going to get past clear that easily. This is the kind of move you'd have to be dealing with if you were playing Blizzard. There was no way they were going to get around it. They were only allowed to have one goalkeeper and they couldn't exactly randomise which goalkeeper it was going to be. Well, they tried their best to make an even split, but obviously because they've got Prominence's goalkeeper, there's a slight bias towards Prominence. But I think that works because the anime ever so slightly follows the plot of Inazuma Blizzard more, because it is Gazelle that the team meet in Okinawa rather than Torch. So the anime is slightly weighted towards Blizzard, but the Chaos team is slightly weighted towards Firestorm. So when asking which is the definitive version of Inazuma 11-2, I guess you could say if you're an anime fan it would be Blizzard. If you're a game fan, you've got slight reason to believe that Firestorm is the better version, but a kind of worse explanation. But you know, I prefer Firestorm, so I appreciate that they put Grent on the team. But of course, Chaos is in the anime, so it's not like the anime is heavily favoured towards the Blizzard version. Grent has a lot of TP, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get past it in the first half. But yes, the Chaos team are played by Raimon, but there was no actual winner. It's the weirdest match in the history of the anime. The scoreline before the match gets interrupted by Zine. And he says, "You can't team up, that's cheating, you need to come back to Alius HQ, etc." The scoreline, if I remember correctly, between Raimon and Chaos before the match gets called off was 7-7. No joke, there's just so many goals in that match, and something I failed to point out while doing the Zeus match in this Let's Play, that is the match where Aphrodite gets put off the team due to illness. He joins the team for the sakes of fighting the Diamond Dust team, and then he'll get injured during the match with Chaos. So he doesn't spend very long on Raimon, but it spans a couple of episodes. But I guess that's kind of the reason Aphrodite isn't part of the team in this game. I think it was a missed opportunity, but in the anime, he only joins you to play Diamond Dust and then leaves when you fight Chaos. No, neither of those matches happen in the main story of this game, so I guess that's why they just didn't bother putting Aphrodite on your team at any point, but I still went out of my way to get him. I need to take Sean Frost off. But, oh no, this is the final video of the series. I don't want it to end. This has been my favourite LP to record, I guess. I think Pokemon Channel will always be my Let's Play with the most mass appeal, because it's the one that was just the funniest and appeals to players of a series which everyone's played, Pokemon. Now, I know there's some people that will always say Pokemon Channel was my best project, but Inazuma 11 Blizzard was Firestorm was probably the most fun one for me, because I've just had the opportunity to revisit this game that I literally like so much. It's really fun. And just re-experience it all over again while showing it to an audience which was way bigger than I ever imagined. I passed 1,000 subs while doing this project when I started off with about 700. Like, dearie me. And there's been so many regular comments, and people have genuinely taken an interest in this game, and I know this is the same kind of stuff that I said during the credits, but it just makes me happy. And now we're here, playing Chaos, actually in the lead as well. Okay, I don't know why you passed backwards, that was a mistake. Bad move, now we get to take it back off Neptune. the Blizzard players aren't really getting involved with this match. I want to get a second goal so then I'm kind of free to allow them to take a shot. Because you've all seen Atomic Flare. It was a story-required cutscene to see Atomic Flare in this game. That was Torch's signature move, but none of you have seen Gazelle's shooting move, and indeed, I don't think I've seen it for a very long time. I'm kind of curious. I want them to take a shot on me because I want to remember what that move looks like. I'll obviously put it on screen if it never comes to fruition, which is kind of looking to be the case. But I'm at least glad that these guys are putting up a fight against me, because Prominence and Forest Team, they were both really easy. Kinda has to be said. And then these guys, wow, we've got Prominence at a higher level combining with Diamond Dust to make some super team, and they're even tougher when you find them within an extra competition route, if memory serves. But yeah, that is the truth. They are the third and final team on the middle route of Mary Times Coach's route. But that also means I was a bit confused when I first played Inazuma 11 Blizzard, because I didn't put much time into the post-game when I first played the game, but I still tried to do the middle route of Mary Times Coach's route, seeing as it was only 3 teams, but the third team just would not unlock, and I didn't understand why. The reason for that was because it's Chaos, and if you're going to beat that extra competition route, you will need to link with a copy of Inazuma 11 2 Blizzard. I mean, the game is so... I know there's not many people out there who play Inazuma that you can link your copy with, but Inazuma 11 2 is such a cheap game, which isn't that long. If you're a true Inazuma fan, you can just buy a second copy of the game and link that way, like I did. Water Veil, by the way, is the equivalent. Okay, we're going to see these guys take a shot after all. I will do everything in my power to stop it. Oh, Fire Blizzard. Oh my, that is a move exclusive to this team. And no surprise, because, you know, it combines Fire and Blizzard. If this goes in, this match is going to result in a draw. The match is a draw. Oh no. I mean, I wanted to see that move, but please tell me we'll go to extra time. We will, right? Let's just who's got the best long shot? It's gonna be Caleb. Get out of the way, cannon. Last chance. Oh, I think I missed the S button and just passed it over there. Right. I really have to hope there's extra time. No, full time. It's going to result in a draw. Right, well, I'm going to try this again. Grrr. You guys are pretty good.
I still had fun.
I'll still show the losing dialogue and whatnot, but then I'll give it another go.
This is the pure power of chaos. Zine is nothing compared to us.
Blast! Don't think this is over. We're not finished yet.
Now you're talking. Get up, Raimon 11. We'll show you the true power of chaos.
It was said earlier on when we unlocked this team that you can only beat them once. If you do beat them, they will disappear forever. If you lose to them, thankfully you get to try again. So, here I go. Going for goal here with Fireball Storm, but I just kind of realised that it didn't heal me after I lost to these guys. I assumed it would, but no, so I've just kind of had Sean Frost on the pitch and he's had no TP at all. And Mark Evans is not going to be able to do any defending either, so I might lose again. I mean, if Sean couldn't score, then I'm not too sure that Janus will be able to, but I'm gonna have a good go. I am still fired up, so that might make a difference. Is the ball gonna burn? Yes. Death Zone 2 is a move which has been battered away with the mere hand flicker of some teams in the extra competition route, but it is still a mega move and Jude's best move, even if it's got a type disadvantage. It might work. Okay, we're going for goal with Phil Noir. I can imagine some of you forgot this guy was even on my team, but I didn't forget. I've kept him this long and he's actually got a really good shooting move that I did forget I gave to him. Is Dragon Cannon enough to beat Burnout? No! Okay, now I have actually managed to wear out all of this guy's TP. I only have Twin Boost left. But I've actually taken so many shots on Grant that he can't use Burnout anymore. So we're gonna score, right? Yes! It's 2-0! Well, I may as well cut back in here so there's actually some footage of the successful run against Chaos. This is the last video in the project, after all. Genuinely gutted. But at least there's a mini LP coming out after this, and there will also be a vote. So you can decide what will be my next LP between roughly two options. Phil Noir is not going to be the star of the show, I'm sorry. I don't mind if you go for goal with Gazelle, because I still want to see his move. The Torch, we've somewhat seen it, and he'll probably go for Fire Blizzard anyway. No, I can't even use that move. Oh no. That's the worst outcome. Chaos scores without even showing off a move animation. That puts me a point down at no benefit of entertainment. Oh, it's okay because Janus is gonna get a... Wow! That was perfect play! I couldn't have done that any better. My. It is gonna go in, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're gonna do the thing that George Francis never did. Go up to Chaos 3. That didn't really work, but there was a joke in there somewhere. We have hit full time and we have defeated the toughest match in the game outside of extra competition routes, because obviously the real toughest match would be stuff like extra competition route version of Chaos or Gods and Aliens S ranking, etc, etc. But Chaos, rest in peace. Don't team up with your enemies, some kind of moral message. You don't have to strive to be the best, etc. There we go! Chaos are done, and they will leave forever now. So, we lost. And yet, I feel so calm. Torch, Gazelle, I'm sorry. Don't feel bad, Mark. Both teams did their best. We accept the result. I guess we've lost everything now. It's refreshing, though, this emptiness. You're not empty. You still have it in your hearts. Huh? Your love for football. And you still have your team. Lord Torch. Lord Gazelle, are you hurt? You have your friends, and your love of football. That's all you need. In fact, football will probably be even more fun for you from now on. Even more fun? Yeah, I think I'm beginning to understand. This must be what Zine saw in you, Evans. What attracted him to you. Come on, all of you. It's time to go. Yes, Captain. Hey, where are you going? You don't have anywhere to go, do you?
We don't need your pity. We'll meet again, Raimon 11. And that's when we'll crush you. Don't let anyone beat you before we do. Farewell. They're not off to tear down some more schools, are they? No, I don't think so.
They were smiling. They had the smiles of people who've realised how much they love football. I just know that next time we meet, we're going to have a really fun game.